So Haley Joel Osment, the kid that was in The Sixth Sense, the kid that saw dead people in the movie, not in real life. Well, apparently he was at Mammoth Mountain and he was causing a scene. There's actually two videos on TMZ. You could go watch them. One of which he was holding up the line to get on the ski lift, and the people in line were pissed, like, "Hey, man, you're holding up the line. Get out of here." Everyone was yelling at him. Nobody really knew who he was at that point, but he was there, like, arguing with the workers that were there, and he was like trying to swipe their hand away. Someone yelled, "Call security," and they're like, "Security's already on their way." And apparently one of the witnesses said he went into the bar and all he had was one drink, and after that one drink he was just so drunk. When he was standing in the line to get arguing with the workers for the ski lift, he had his helmet backwards. Okay, he had a GoPro on the top, so he was there to have a good time, obviously, but for some reason, it's not for some reason, because he came out with a statement afterward, and he apologized profusely because he called the cops effing Nazis, and then he called them a Jewish slur, which is the K word, which is kind of akin to saying the N word. Okay, and so when he found out he said that, because he didn't even remember, he apologized profusely, said he let the Jewish community down, and he felt really bad. And then he said he lost his house in the Eaton fire. So these fires that happened in Los Angeles in January, his house got burned down with all his belongings in it. So he has been depressed and down in the dumps, and this is how he acted out. And that's why you really have to be careful when you have to start all over in life sometimes, when you get a divorce, when you lose your house in a fire, when you lose a loved one. There's different reasons why we have to start all over in life, and it's very difficult for people. So you just have to be cognizant, and you have to be vigilant, and try to stay in control of yourself, because if you're not, and you just like try to drown your sorrows, this kind of thing happens. And not only that, the cops apparently had a $20, they took his money from his wallet and they opened it up, and allegedly there was cocaine in the $20 bill. So I don't know what he's going to be charged with. I know he's going to, who knows, maybe he'll get a slap on the wrist and he'll have to do community service. Hopefully that's what will happen, because I feel really bad for him. Because he lost his house in the Eaton fire, and it's kind of understandable. I know people who lost their houses, and the pain is like very, very apparent. Imagine just losing everything. It's like, would be really horrible. So I really do feel sorry for him. And apparently the conditions, the weather conditions at Mammoth Lake at that time were icy, dead people. I know that was a lame joke, but anyway, let me know what you guys think about this story. Haley Joel Osment getting drunk, having cocaine on him, and arguing with the people, having his helmet on backwards, and getting arrested. Do you feel sorry for him? Do you excuse his behavior because of what happened, or do you think they should throw the book at him? Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Take care. See you next time. Peace.